Hi, today I'm going to talk to you about exercises you can do instead of sit-ups. My name is Roxanne Meldrum and I'm a physical therapist with PT Health Academy. There are two reasons why I would recommend that you never do sit-ups. First, sit-ups are really hard on the discs in your low back. The outer layer of your disc is ligament, and when you do sit-ups or crunches, you pull on that ligament over and over and over again. And over time, that can contribute to degeneration and problems with this structure. We want to protect the discs in our low back. The second reason why I would recommend that you not do sit-ups is because it's simply not functional. We don't use our abdominal muscles in that way. We don't forcefully crunch and work when we golf or hike or swim. So we want to work our muscles in the way that's going to help us do the activities that we love better. So I'm going to do a series of videos demonstrating different exercises you can do instead of sit-ups. And today I'm going to show you side planks and front planks. Now hold on, you might think you already know everything there is to know about a side plank and a front plank, but I suggest that I'm going to show you something a little bit different. Traditionally, planks are held for a long period of time. When I see people do planks, they tend to hold them for 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. And I would suggest again that maybe this isn't very functional. We don't use our abdominal muscles isometrically for 1, 2, or 3 minutes at a time. We tend to brace with our abdominals and then hold that position while we're moving or doing something. So I'm going to show you a way to make planks be a little bit more dynamic, a little bit more functional. Okay, it's good to start these at kind of a beginner level if you've never done them before, just to make sure that you have the technique down and that you're safe with them when you begin. If you're working out at home, I think the kitchen counter is a perfect height for these. What you're going to do is you're going to lean into one arm and start in a side plank position. The top leg is going to be your forward leg. Then you're going to get up nice and tall, your ear, shoulder, hip is in line, your nose, your sternum, and your belly button stays in line. And you're going to kind of preserve this position as you move from the side plank to the front plank. Now, one way I like to explain it and help people think about this is that if you connect your 2 shoulders and your 2 hips, you create a rectangle. And you don't want that rectangle to twist or break as you move from position to position. I have a really nice app that sets a timer for me. I'm going to hold each position for 10 seconds and then transition through. So again, up nice and tall, ear, shoulder, hip in line, nose, sternum, belly button in line. You're going to start in the side plank position and then pivot on your toes into a front plank position. Again, make sure that your core is engaged, your stomach's tight, your belly's tight. You're in a good neutral position as you hold there. And then you're going to flip to the other side. Again, preserving that rectangle, making sure that your chest is open, knees are unlocked. Hold for 10 seconds and then transition back to that front plank. And you're just going to keep rotating every 10 seconds from right, front plank, left, front plank. And as you get stronger, you're just going to keep adding more and more rounds of this exercise. All right, so when you're ready for another challenge, you're going to find a lower surface and do the same exact exercise. And just lowering the surface makes this a little bit harder. You're still going to follow the same rules. Your ears, shoulder, hip stay in line throughout every position. You're preserving your rectangle as you transition from a side plank to a front plank. So don't let your body twist. I'll show you in a second. Twist as you switch. You want your shoulders and your hips to move together, not individually. So this is one way to make this a little bit harder when you're ready for additional challenge. When you're ready for more challenge, you're going to move to the floor, but start with a straight arm. Again, making sure that you have that good alignment, transitioning to that front plank, maintaining your good rectangle. Make sure your pelvis is in neutral, keeping your belly button in and squeezing your butt. And as you rotate, again, remember that your shoulders and hips need to move together so you preserve your rectangle. Don't let them move separately. And then when you're ready for more challenge, you can go ahead and go down on your elbows into that good front plank. Again, keeping your pelvis in neutral, preserving your rectangle, and then flipping to that bent elbow into a side plank. Make sure your hips don't drop or lift. Make sure your body's not twisting. When you lose that good pristine position, you really start to stress and shear through those lumbar discs again. This is like my 20th take, so I'm getting a little tired. So what I'm demonstrating now probably is not really pristine technique. And if that were the case, then I would move back to the next lower level so that I can preserve pristine technique with every second of the planking. If you'd like more ideas on exercises you can do instead of sit-ups, please stay tuned. There'll be more videos coming. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really does help my small business grow. Thank you so much for listening.